Have you ever wondered what it takes to get second place in an online digital poker tournament? Of course you have. Haven't we all? You've read Super System by Doyle Brunson, you've trained with the best online, or so you thought. But in today's video, we have a definitive step-by-step guide on how to take down that all-desired second place finish on the digital felt. Come with me, take me by the hand through 10 steps to your poker success. Roll the tape. Maybe I'll give all my chips away here. 9 of 12. 12 left, 11 paid. Stone bubble. Step 1. Get yourself involved in a massive flip on the bubble. Sure, if you lose, you're not even going to cash the tournament, but if you win, you'll be well equipped to take down that second place finish. Remember, even if your opponent becomes a massive statistical favorite on the flop, you can still beat them by hitting runner runner and making a straight. Oh, we're already in the money. Oh no, we're in the money because I'm not that guy. Am I stupid? Am I the stupidest person on the internet? I'm probably just going to be all in. If Romeo 3-bets, I'm going to 4-bet as well. Romeo's super aggro, most aggressive player on the website potentially. And in this distribution, I think he's 3-betting billionaire at an adequate frequency that this becomes pretty good to 4-bet. So yeah, big one. We're all in. Ooh. Nice. Oh, I'd put money on this one too. Believe it or not. Oh my god, did you see that? Did you see that snap check? They had it on folds any. Yeah, and Romeo folds the button. What are we saying? Min, defend the min, 10-9-0. We need an 8. We're in the 8s business. We buy 8s, we sell 8s, we trade 8s. I'm an 8s guy. Of course I mix a raise, do I?
Job's done.
Okay. That's even better. That's even luckier. He folded. 10-high. Nice. I guess we're just going to min raise. Sure. Pretty hard to come back from that.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's try again. I think that's more than fair for 3 blinds. Diamond. 2 double ups in a row. First with the Jack 4. Ah, mate, give me a break, you know? Give it a rest. We do make the final table, and what a wonderful, colourful combination this is, coming in with the Irish Open theme into the pink final table. That is going to be an absolute lesson in graphic design. This is your final table. I wonder if Ace Queen calls here on an FT. I would imagine it's too good to fold for 25. Ace Queen O. This is one of those where people are like, oh, I see, I mean, just fold a lot, but I think actually Ace Queen O is going to do pretty well here. Step 2. And this is where the course takes a dip into the controversial realm. This is where my strategy might diverge from some that you've heard before. We want to get all our chips in with Ace Queen versus pocket 7s, but we're going to lose. We're going to lose almost all of our chips, lulling our opponents into a false sense of security. We're not out yet, of course. And we're not intending to be out, because we've got Ace King against... Can we spin back in? Unfortunate one to lose. What a spin up they've had, by the way, from 2,000 chips or whatever. 4 stall in the small blind, weren't they, with Jack 4? 4 stall in the small blind with Jack 4. Imagine losing flips on an FT. We'll defend against Romeo and we'll check jam 11? I think so. Romeo's going to have the widest opening range at the table because he is a beast and loves to raise. This is a bit sad. Gonna have some 9s. We're gonna have a lot of ace high, king high, under pairs, I guess. So I think we're very reasonable to value jam river, and back to 60k we go. 18 bigs. We're still in with a fight. We're still in there. And on the FT, Romeo all in with ace queen against ace deuce, and is gonna survive. What happened here? Was this a 4-bet? Did they take the 4-bet? I feel like they must do, because Ray's calling. Romeo made it 4.5 and they ripped 17 with the ace deuce. I don't mind it. Against Romeo as well. 6 of 6 for us, but we do ladder up. 6th place pays $489. Step 3. Having lost almost all of our chips, we're going to try to lose the remaining chips that we have. We're going to 3-bet Queen Jack offsuit to 4.5 big blinds with just 9 big blinds behind and pray that our opponent folds. Nice. And we've made 2 pairs on the FT. 2 callers pre, which is quite unusual. We bet the flop. Blom stuck around. Step 4. Make top 2 pairs on the turn, get all the money in, and completely own your opponent. Never mind. It's really nice that we just shown down King 10-0 there, and that distribution might be a bit of a wide open. So it's nice that we get Ace King suited now, and they're like, you just had Ace King 10-0. No one cares. Maybe Rodrigo cares. Maybe Rodrigo jams. And we rejoice. Don't mind that. This is a board where we might expect to see some leads. If they don't have a leading strategy, it means their check-in range is going to be a little bit stronger, and we should play a lot more checks. So I'm actually okay checking, and I might even continue to do so. I do, of course, have this little insurance policy, this little bad boy, where we will value bet our straight. It is entirely possible they still have some 1-pair hands, maybe even some 2-pair hands, honestly. But betting just wins. We remain 6 of 6, $489 locked up. But of course we are just going to be raised trying to get in. Raised trying to get all in with the 10s. If Romeo 3-bets, we got a very trivial 4-bet spot. Oh, here we go. Very important pot on the FT. 10s against ace jack off. Hold it now. Great flop. Step 5. Win a massive flip. Oh, it's good. Despite the ace of clubs. We lost the big flip earlier in the tournament on the final table, and now we win this one. And this one is keeping us very much alive, laddering us up. This is a very big one to win, actually, isn't it? We are now 3rd in chips of 5 remaining players. That means we've guaranteed ourselves $645. Remember when this guy had 2 blinds, by the way? The final table rages on. We lost the player, and this guy just sat Romeo with 7s against aces. All in against Romeo. Sorry, the big 109 wasn't showing, was it? Queen Jack, ace 4. Step 6. A lot of people ask me, Spraggy, how do you deal with some of the top players online? You play against some of the world's best. The trick is, get it all in with the worst hand and knock them out of the tournament for their remaining 3 big blinds by getting very lucky. Good game. Good game. Winner, winner, winner. And I think we are strong enough to raise fold. Raise fold, raise call. All right, big one. Ace queen against ace 9. Looks really good. Nice, and does hold. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, yeah. Step 7. Get dealt a very good hand on the button, raise it, call it off, and cooler the shit out of your opponent to shorten their stack and double up. Ooh, this is a good cookie. Said ICM is for Paul. Let's see them 4-bet rip some punt with Rodrigo short. You gotta live by what you're saying. Come on now. 9s against aces, we're going to be 3-handed, my friends. You got there, Phil. Step 8. Arguably one of the easiest steps to execute in the game and a real weapon in any poker player's arsenal. Sit on your ass, watch your screen, and let the 2 other opponents battle it out so that one of them loses the entirety of their stack. Perfect. Just the 3 of us. Naughty boy. These guys have really gone for it, haven't they, with that ace of spades? They've really gone for it. That's pretty good for me. $300 and something ladder. Much more likely now. What about calling and making ladders? Is this some true donk mentality? To flick in 15k with 7-3? To try and make sure that they come 3rd and I get the ladder? This is like this is the most whale behavior I've engaged in some time. The 3 BBs. We're in there, apparently. Okay. Gonna need that. We are heads up in the 109 kickoff. Let's go. Good luck, my friend. I can't fold the first button. Can't bring myself to do it, even though it's probably a fold. So they come in with 500k. We start with 200k on account of that last hand. Got some work to do. I'm not going to have much ace-x limping first hand, a heads up. So I probably have to stick around. With a 6, mixed turn, whatever. Probably. Could bet. Check. Don't care. Pretty good flop as well. We are out of the big 109. We'll be back though. What are they doing here? They're going big. I raise and they're leading big. Alright, alright, alright. So I start blasting. I think we should size up just a little bit here to go geo, but not a huge deal. I don't think turn's too thin. We're going for a turn value bet, and we're going to check back river. But of course, there goes my check back opportunity. I think we can go either way here. Raise, call. Love Threat says ICM is for poor. Is it supposed to be poor people? I think it's supposed to be ICM is for poor people. That's the old meme, isn't it? Thin, wrecked. What a turn, what a card. I do think we want to play some raises here. And so we shall. And we're back to where we started. Big hand here. Big enough at least. All in the kickoff. Heads up. Very cool, very nice. And we can check back here. I think our outs are going to get attacked quite aggressively, which is kind of cool. And obviously we pick up more outs. We can make a 4 or an 8. This is not quite what we want to see. But we probably do want to bluff. We're going to have some king highs calling turn, obviously. What size do they take? Pot? Pot with a king? I think we can pot a king versus check. Nice. One sec, my brain's going a mile a minute because we're about to be all in. And I'm playing another pot in the millie. We're 4-bet ripping the 9s, obviously. And we're a big favourite against ace-8. Nice. 380k, we got the chip lead now. Over here we raise. We've got a pot-sized lead. We're going to call with ace-queen with the ace of Spadru. Folding to overbet. Not the board for us with this hand, unfortunately. And the blinds go up. Do you think it's crazy that the Sunday Million turning to a phase tournament for 1 week retains the name the Sunday Million? Or do you think it should have been renamed, rebranded for 1 week and then everyone on Sunday would wonder where the Sunday Million is, even though it's this? What do you think is a more sensible decision? Because to me, you arguing that it shouldn't be called the Sunday Million is I would go so far as to call it preposterous. From a everything perspective, logic, marketing, whatever. Chilchilsa says, I suppose an ambassador doesn't recognize the difference. You probably know more about it than me. What would you have called it? You can obviously recognize the difference in the format while still believing that it should be called the Sunday Million. Right? These are not mutually exclusive. I recognize it's a different format to the one that normally takes place. But I also recognize that it should still, of course, be called the Sunday Million. Perhaps we should have just cancelled the Sunday Million and called it something else this week, though. I don't know. Forward your feedback, I suppose. I'm probably going to be all in here. I think it's a pretty mandatory bluff with the Jack of Spades now as well. So here we go. Good luck. I hope he doesn't have a hand because we're going to lose heads up if he does. Might just have like a 6 and a 10 of clubs or something, you know? Hopefully we can get that out. Step 9. Give yourself a false sense of hope that you're going to win the entire tournament by making a massive bluff. With perfect blockers, perfectly timed, forcing your opponent to a tricky laydown. Phew! Could have been all over, baby. Nietzsche says, hey, Spraggy has a session going. Thought I'd let you know on my drive to work I drove past a field that was the perfect shade of green. Hopefully not too much green for you. Nietzsche, hopefully it was just alright. Bad Boy Nerd says, call it the Monday Million. But it's gonna take place. I mean, I do think that we are turning a straight. I call. So you made it. You made it this far. all the way to step 10, where I'm going to show you how to take home that second place you coveted so much. The answer, of course, make a straight on the turn, get it all in against top pair, and somehow lose. Congratulations! Enjoy your second place finish. We'll see you next time. Please subscribe. $1,482 for unfortunate second place. 1482. Good game, good game, good game.